So hi guys, in this video I will talk about the balance patch, summarize of balance patch of bearish artillerist. Why I make this video now is because in my thinking, if I want to talk about some class, I should clear the end content and that KR that is now Eclipse, the first comment, not gate 2. So this is my analyst qualification of my thinking, and after yesterday I cleared it, so I make this video now. So first thing many people are asking first is, so this patch is buff or no? So answer is buff at almost content. In my thinking, after Brishada, all contents will be buff. But before Brishada, it is little hard to clearly say it is buff or nerf. So I will talk about this topic later. And why it is buff. I always said in YouTube reply that damage is nerfed, but in near late it is buff. Why I said like that is DPS is increased. Because before the balance patch, one wheelchair cycle is almost 22-23 seconds. But now, what skill bird you are using, the latest cycle build is just 17 seconds. That's why DPS is increased, but damage per cycle is nerfed because of bearish Q damage nerf. So thinking that lost arcs late, it is very easy. So except the first week and for 2 to 3 weeks, it is very important ability to go try well, like why firepower artillerist good at try. But after the 3 weeks, many lays become very easier and people start to skip some gimmicks and make a super burst, so skip gimmicks, the damage time gimmick, damage time gimmick. In that mechanism, it is a nerf because damage per cycle is nerf. But in the try, it is the buff, and most of late case, it is buff, except the super burst case. But this common case, it is very hard dungeon. 5 weeks are gone after common release, but many people don't clear gate 3 yet, hard. Except gate 4 and the first. Only hard gate 3. There are not many people who clear it. So in this situation, my thinking and my side is this patch is very buff because this balance patch for artillerists make that bearish artillerists become very good class at try. So I will talk about this more well at later. And next is celebration vs hallucination. In here, if you are using adrenaline 1 level, halluci. If you are using adrenaline 2, starvation or halluci, it is your selection. But I'm using starvation for more highest damage early. If you are using adrenaline 3, celebration is right. And whatever you are using, if there is creep like synergy in your party, celebration is right. And next, hint master vs AoE or auto attack. Sinking damage, Hit Master is always win the AoE. But one problem is that if you want to use Hit Master and don't remove the AoE, you should use Starvation, because of Starvation's attack speed 20%. But if you are using AoE already, you can use AoE and hallucination both. So if you want to use Hit Master for more damage than AoE, you should use Starvation. But if you are using AoE already, it is just your selection based on your crit rate. In near this Hit Master vs AoE damage percent is 3% difference. It is a big, little, hard to say clearly. But if you already buy accessories, don't need to change. That value is not that high. And in near AoE accessories is cheaper, so if you don't have the Infinity Gold, just buy AoE with high specialization quality. That will be more strong. And tripod. Homing tripod is linear with crit rate plus damage vs just damage. The cut line of the homing tripod cut line of this weak point will be stronger. Is crit rate of, in my calculation, it is almost 70%. If your crit rate homing is more than 70%, weak point is stronger. So if you are bearish, just use crit triple. And if you are using the hallucination, change this airlight tripod to flame. It is also important to change it. And now I will show you the many skill birds. First skill bird is that don't want to use gravity because of these skills. In your bad skills have high delay and many motions, high cooldown. So if you don't want to use AoE and Hit Master and remove gravity, then you should change this gravity to pressurized hit bomb. Where it is? Oh, let's change to the napalm preset. So change this gravity to pressurized hit bomb. If you change like this to this skill board, let me show you. Homing, airlight, flamethrower, load. It is load tripod. And use napalm. You should remember that this napalm, which is remain at floor, also fulfill your identity. It is important to hit it. And forward industrial, forward industrial, forward. Then your identity become full. But in this case, I just use 3 wells, 4 wells. What I said you before is this skill bird needs 6 wells. So if I change the rune, give the pressurized hit bomb wells. And also give 1 more skill wells homing. You should delete the 1 runes of industrial or bearish skills. Homing. Let me show you. Homing, air, napalm, flamethrower, pressurized hit bomb, forward enhanced shield, forward enhanced shield, full gauge. Nowadays, barrage artilleries almost skill builds based on the twice of forward and enhanced shield. So if your all big skills one cycles and 2 times of forward and enhanced shield, and if your barrage gauge is fulfilled, it is successful skill build. But these skill builds are not used in near late because of full hit case. These 5 skills should be full hit. In near, homing, air late is hard to full hit in near late because of this 3 seconds delay. Also, this nail farm. You should hit this floor bump gauge also. It is hard in near late. And forward. If you use the dancing explosive tripod, you should go to near the boss. Then this, if you stay at long distance like this, second attack don't hit the boss, which means can fulfill the identity. So in that reason, these skill builds are deleted. Nobody used this. And the one big change is air late and pressurized hit bomb. Air late vs pressurized hit bomb. Let me set about this. Air late vs pressurized hit bomb. Damage. Pressurized hit bomb is stronger than air late. DPS. Air late is stronger than pressurized hit bomb. Stagger and destruction. Hit bomb is very better than air late. And also that pressurized hit bomb give you movement skills like swing. But in here, its cooldown is not same with homing. Air late and homing is same, but pressurized is 24 seconds cooldown. So it is just hobby difference. It is just your selection to what you should choose. If you need more gimmick ability or needs some moving ability, hit bomb. But if you don't matter about these things and want to give more damage with more comfortable, then use LA. And I said you before that many skill builds are there. Also, most DPS skill build is same with before balance patch. But this builds one bad thing is impossible to fulfill the 2 forward enhanced shell combo with this flamethrower cooldown reduction tripod. So many artillerist users thinking about this flamethrower cooldown reduction tripod for a clear one cycle. Because if you use both this skill load tripod, then you should waste these 2 skill cooldowns for a long time. And it makes the many delay time in DPS checking. But if you use the cooldown tripod as flamethrower with knife farm or other skill builds, it means there you can do the 1 cycle 1 barrage like the 2 inertial 2 forward. Why my skill cycle isn't changed? What the fuck is that bug? Oh, it is changed? No. What the fuck is that bug? Okay, let me show you this at cooldown reduction. But if you use the cooldown reduction at this skill build, oh, it is changed. So let me show you. Homing, air, flamethrower, knife farm, gravity. Then you can use just twice of forward and enhanced shield. It makes you 1 cycle. But like a before pressurized hit bomb tree, then gravity, it just fulfill 100% of identity. It means if you miss hit just one, you should use many inertia and forward, and if you use that, the next homing and elevate is become, then your wheelchair cycle becomes 17 seconds to almost 30 seconds. Big loss. So after people seeing that, many people just using the low tripod at flamethrower also. This tripod's good thing is, let me show you. If you use all one cycle, you get the more than 100% identity. You can see just one forward inertia makes full gauge, and if you use two, maybe we can get almost 105% to 110% identity. In DPS tracking, it is bad things, but in real life, it is more helpful than before tripod. So based on this knowledge, I just use the turret build like before the balance patch like this. But this build, if you just use one turret, it is hard to fulfill the twice of forward and ES. But because we don't use the cooldown gem to the turret, it is almost impossible to always summon one turret. So it is strong DPS build, but needs more forward in real life. And what I want to talk about in skill build is, it is just your selection. Whatever you select, just choose what you want and go real late. If it is good to your hands, then just use it. No big damage difference is happen mostly 90% of skill builds. Just select whatever you want. So first build, what I said is before video, this build using load to gravity and flamethrower. Second build is Napalm build with flamethrower load or flamethrower this cooldown. And next build is change enhanced shell to the turret of sinners, but in that case, turret needs mana food from using many mana. And next case is change this LA to the pressurized hit bomb for more stagger and other gimmick ability or movement. That's the end of skill build. If you want to change more, just change it and test it. If one cycle is clearly possible, it is also good skill tree. And many people ask me, how about remove EF or forward? No, EF is essential for me. If you're okay without EF, then just use it. But I'm not. I need AF and forward. Command need many counter ability, so I will use it. Napalm is essential. Gauge skill should use it, but cooldown is too high. And ult 1 vs ult 2 difference is ult 1 give you full barrage gauge. So after use heal, shoot it, ult 1, homing barrage if you have the full saturation, and wheelchair is possible. But because nerf of ult, second heavy turret ult, let me show you. New security combo is wheelchair, second ult, homing, Napalm, cancel the chain skill with this attack, and fulfill identity with the turret and heal, and fulfill the gauge one more time with this turret. But as you can see, we need the full hit of this heavy turret 50 seconds. So both should stop for 50 seconds for this combo. If you successfully do it, it will be stronger than first ult, but it is impossible. That's why I use the first route. And before balance patch, I always said be artillerist very bad at try. But now Barry should give you damage reduction 50%. It means before balance patch, you should cancel wheelchair at patterns. First, fulfill gauge. Second, CC pattern. Third, very sick. Fourth, pattern which make additional pattern when someone hit. But after balance patch, this third case is gone. Because of damage reduction, you can injure almost pattern. I showed you with short video that we can reduction the common hard gate for the time stop pattern with just future shield. And wheelchair damage time become 9 seconds to 5 seconds. Very good. Bosses longest pattern is almost 5 to 6 seconds. But before balance patch, if you know all the bosses pattern and see it is long pattern, so you see it the wheelchair. But if bosses next pattern is case of this, you should get out. It means we can't full damage to boss. But now because we become 5 seconds, if boss use the long patterns, it is our full damage time. And also boss's short pattern is just 2 to 3 seconds. It means we can use Barish Q plus it skills. It is very good patch. We can give many damage at short time. So this will be the very big patch after balance patch. But let me set super damage burst party, which is damage time gimmicks, damage time gimmicks. In this case, this damage time is important and it is different by party. If your party damage time is 20 seconds, 50 to 20 seconds, now it will be buffed. But if your damage part time is 25 to 30 seconds, it is nerfed. But in here, almost of party in this damage gimmick party super strong, that damage time is almost 20 to 25 seconds, which is should to before BRT. So in super damage party, it will be little nerf. Now you guys is hard to get the cruel fighter. Maybe main omnight fighter is possible, but cruel fighter will be very hard if your party don't make any mistake. So in super damage party like Kakul Satan, it will be little nerf. So summary: hallucination with starvation based on your relic. But if practitioners have crit, starvation, or race win. Other one, halluci. Other two, free. Other three, starvation. AOA with Hit Master. Hit Master is stronger, but don't need to change accessories because of this. Hit Master should use starvation. AOA can use both of starvation and hallucination. Homing new tripod. If your homing crit rate is over 70%, then use weak point. Except use new crit tripod. It means BRT should use crit. Buff or nerf. Except super damage burst party, it is very buff. But in super damage party, based on party damage, it can be a nerf than before. Now BRT is also good class at try. Because of Napalm skill build, BRT's stagger is become higher. But now artillerist is hard to use as stagger driver because of stagger nerf at Napalm and swings. I did the 2-man Rashada, but it is little hard. Now G3 stagger, star stagger, only 9 seconds remain with earning set. 3-man case is no problem, but 2-man case with earning set will be hard. But don't worry about this case. Super damage burst party. After Archon Raid, so including Archon, Ivory Tower, Kamen, or is dungeons are buff. In near, if there is no balance patch, I can say that I can't clear Kamen hard G4 with damage dealer. I think if there is no balance patch, I will clear it with stagger build because there is lack of Golden now. So this video is end of artillerist patch. If you have any question, give me reply at this video. I will give you answer. Thanks. Last thing, kill birth is just your hobby. If one cycle, one bearish is possible, don't matter. But I'm using this Napalm build for some stagger is needed case like Kamen Gate 4, and I use this turret build if we don't need the stagger like Kamen Gate 3. Thanks.